cabbage. I'm gonna have some fried dumplings with steamed cabbage. So I want to show you guys how to do an easy steamed cabbage. But before we get started, I want to remind you guys, please subscribe, share, like, leave a comment. And guys, if it's your first time joining us, welcome to Suwell's Kitchen. And if it's your first time, subscribe. So let's get into our ingredients. Okay guys, here are our ingredients for steamed cabbage. So we're gonna use some coconut oil. We're gonna use some shredded carrots. Here we have tomato, bell pepper, and onion. So I have here 2 tomatoes, 1 bell pepper, 1 onion. In here I have 2 carrots shredded, and here I have 1 cabbage. So this is a small cabbage. So it's 1 small cabbage. If you have a big cabbage, you could cut it in half, or depending on how many people you're making it for. So let's get over to the stove. So here we are at the stove. To the pot, I'm gonna add some coconut oil. I'm gonna add probably about a heaping tablespoon, about that. And we're gonna let this dissolve. We're gonna let it dissolve. So let that dissolve. Okay guys, so now we are gonna add to our oil the onion, tomato. So there we had our onions and our tomatoes. We're just gonna saute it a little, just let it coat in the oil. And to this we're gonna add some salt and some black pepper. We're gonna add a pinch of salt, or a teaspoon of salt. Cabbage like a lot of salt. So about 1.5 teaspoon, or to taste, depending on how you want it. So we're gonna let that sweat a little. Then we're gonna add our black pepper, about a teaspoon of black pepper. You just mix it in. And I'm also gonna add some mixed spice. You guys know I like to use this mixed spice. You could use whichever one you want. You could use whatever season you like, because I season my cabbage up real nice. I'm gonna add some garlic powder. You could add fresh garlic to it. I just use that. So alright, let's have this sweat just for a little bit. And we're also gonna add our carrots. So this is how I do it. I like to cook with layers. Even when I'm doing my cabbage, I don't just throw it in the pot. I kind of layer the flavor so I have everything sweat into the oil. So it gives it a nice flavor. So I'm just going to let that sit like that for a few minutes, and then we're going to add our cabbage. Okay guys, it's nice and sweaty, everything steam a little. So now we're going to add our cabbage. We're going to add it a little at a time, probably 2 times. So I just had some, and we're just going to mix it right into all that goodness that we made before. Always guys, layer your stuff. It gives it a really good, amazing flavor. So there we go. Then now we're gonna add another handful, and we're gonna mix it in. Mix it in until it's all covered. You see, we don't have a lot of water. When you just dump it in the pot and cover it, it becomes so saggy, you know. We don't want it to be too saggy and overcooked. So there we are, and everything is coated. So now we're gonna add our last amount in here. Now we're gonna combine it again. You see how easy it is? And after we do combine, let this combine. Oops. We combine this. We're gonna just let it sit here and steam. If you want to have liquid, you could cover it if you don't want it to be too runny. Because you know the cabbage sweats a lot. But what we're going to do, we're going to do it like this. And I'm going to cover it, but I'm not going to cover. I'm going to cover it for 2 minutes. We're going to cover it for 2 minutes and let it sweat a little. Or you could give it 3 or 4 minutes, depending. My pot that I'm using, once it gets hot, it's very hot. So I don't cover it for long. But if you're using like a regular stainless steel, you could cover it for 5 minutes. But in this pot, I tend to cover it for 2 to 3 minutes. And then I uncover it because this pot does have a lot of heat in there. Okay? Okay, guys. So our cabbage is finished. Finished. See? My cabbage doesn't have a lot of water. So if you want it to be more watery, you could add, you could let it stay covered for a longer time. But when I do it like this, it just comes out perfect. There we are. Guys, wasn't that so easy? Easy, right? Really easy. So let me give you a 360. There is our cabbage. You see this? You see the? It's just finished. Delicious. And there's my fried dumplings. So fried dumpling and steamed cabbage. Let me try it for you. Let me try it for you. Nice and crunchy. And then you know the carrot has a tendency to make things has that sweetish taste. So it's real good. Good. Try it. Go ahead and try it. It's pretty easy and it's delicious. Thank you for watching and we're out. Boom!